All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again. It's Tuesday night, our weekly broadcast, and I want to thank everyone from around the world, around the globe that's logging in right now for joining us. Thank you so much. I've got a couple of special guests tonight with me tonight. First, I'm going to introduce, we call him the king of travel, Mr. Michael Billings. Michael, please wave. And then also we've got National Executive with us tonight, Miss Carolyn Lohman. We call her the Queen of Travel. So we've got the King and the Queen with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see by the title tonight, this is a broadcast that I have decided to call Book Travel, Get Paid, and Know the Benefits of Becoming a Travel Agent, ladies and gentlemen. That's what tonight is all about. It's about traveling the world, living life, and enjoying it for everything that it's worth. So before we get started tonight, I'm going to do something totally different that I've never done before on a webinar, and you may have never seen on a webinar before. I'm going to, very first thing, let everybody know right out the gate. So grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to let everybody know straight up what it costs to get involved with our company, what it costs to get certified with our company, to work directly with the vendors, your own booking engine. And as we go through this webinar tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to discuss the benefits and the perks of being a travel agent. So I've got my board here, my handy dandy board, as you can see. To join with our company, Vacation Travel, and to become a certified travel agent, your upfront cost is $149.95. and your monthly cost is $69.95 a month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you what you get with that. First of all, you go through our training, which is very, very easy. And as we go through this webinar, I'm going to let Michael and Carolyn both explain how easy that was. It took me literally less than 2 hours to become certified, become a professional in the travel industry. And you get your certificate when you do that. You also get ongoing training and support from the company, and we're going to go over a lot of that as well. But most of all, the $69.95 per month, ladies and gentlemen, that's the overhead of your business. That covers your websites, which we're going to show you tonight. That covers everything that you need to run a very profitable business right from your house. So I hope that scared no one off, but I wanted to be upfront with our guests tonight that yes, this is a opportunity that's going to cost a little bit of money to get started, but the rewards and the perks of being a travel agent is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to bring Michael Billings out first tonight. So Michael, if you can unmute your mic. All right. We got on the line here Michael Billings. Michael, thanks so much for joining us again. Man, you're a rock star. We call you the king of travel for a reason. Man, you're rocking it, booking travel for people all over the world. Just got done booking a lot of travel for Bike Week down in Myrtle Beach this week. And let me tell you, Mike, I'm extremely excited, and I'm sure you are as well, what's going on with our company. But would you please just introduce yourself, tell a little bit about yourself and why you got started with Vacation and wanting to become a travel agent.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael Billings. A lot of the world knows me as DJ Mike. I became a travel agent because I knew when I seen the company that it would double my income in a year, because I could take my travel, I could become a travel agent and a DJ. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that I could DJ your wedding and book your honeymoon at the same time, doubling my income.
Absolutely, Mike. That's fantastic, brother. I know we've told this story a couple of times over the week, but it's worth hearing over and over again because the simplicity of this, what all you get with the money that I just showed you, and just being able to not only help your family and friends, but people that you've never met before, you're now booking their travel as well. So I'm going to bring out also tonight Carolyn Lohman. She's from the Myrtle Beach area. She's a national executive with the company. Now, Michael, what we're going to do tonight, and Carolyn as well, if you're unmute your mic, Carolyn, but what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to go back and forth with both of you tonight and sort of explain to people what we're all about. So, Carolyn, if you would just introduce yourself, tell them why you love Paycation, tell a little bit about yourself, and why you decided to become a travel agent.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight. My name is Carolyn Loman, and I appreciate every one of you. And the reason that I became an agent with Paycation was to actually not only get to make the money, but to enjoy the travel perks as well. We get a chance to travel the world, which has been truly exciting. I've already taken a lot of awesome trips. On top of that, I've had a chance to help a lot of friends and family out with their trips as well. It's been an absolute blessing for me and my son as well.
That's awesome, Carolyn, because I know, if I'm not mistaken, you just got back from Fort Lauderdale.
I did.
So I know you had an awesome trip there. I've seen a lot of the pictures on Facebook, and a lot of the stuff you and Jonathan did down there. Looked like you guys had a blast. But explain to people your situation when you called the hotel as a travel agent. Let everybody know how that went.
It was actually very simple. When I called in, I just let them know that I was a part of Extreme Travel, that I was a travel agent looking for a trip. It was extremely exciting. I got a travel agent discount on top of all that, which was wonderful. Saved a ton of money, and it was really, really simple. It was a matter of just giving them a few numbers and letting them know my dates, and it was as simple as that.
That's awesome. And Michael, I know, Michael, you can go ahead and unmute your mic as well. Carolyn, mute yours. And I know Michael has had the same experience as well. Michael, tell a little bit about your experience with booking directly with the hotel as a travel agent.
That's right. My friends and family every year go to Miami for a music festival, Ultra Music Festival, and it normally costs us about somewhere around $2,500 a week to stay right across from the festival. This year, I became a travel agent, and I got the same room and the same flights, and my whole trip didn't cost me but $2,000. That's food, drinks, everything. My room, $135 a night, where it normally costs $350.
That's awesome, man. My brother and I, we've had similar circumstances as well, where the room was going to cost $300 a night and was able to get it for $149 just because we're a travel agent, able to provide our IATA number with Extreme Travel. And ladies and gentlemen, that's important to know. When you become a part of our company and you pay that $149.95, you're going into business with a 13-year-old debt-free travel agency based out of Dallas, Texas. Now let me give you a little bit of the statistics. Get my S's mixed up here. Let me give you a little bit of the stats on the travel industry. In the United States alone, we're $1.3 trillion industry, ladies and gentlemen. Worldwide, we're over $8 trillion, expected to double past that, going to $15 trillion in just the next 10 years. So you can see why just a small piece of this pie will financially reward you for year after year after year. Not to mention, like Carolyn and Michael's done said, the amazing trips and the perks that you get as a travel agency. Now, I'm going to bring Michael back out because what we're going to talk about now is member trips. When you become a travel agent with our company, you also get in our membership club. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to know that these trips are for members only, but there's some fantastic deals that's offered just to our travel agents. And when you become a part of us, this is included in that price that I showed you from the get-go. It's no extra, but this is something that the company does for our agents to get us out to seeing properties, and that way we can come back and book you guys. If you decide not to become a part of us, we can book your trips for you to these amazing locations at incredible prices. Now, Michael, talk a little bit about your experience with the member trips. And then I'm going to, after you do that, I'm going to share my screen and actually show some folks some of our member trips that's in our back office.
That's right, Jeff. Now, you're talking about being excited about this company. When I found out that for my birthday on August the 14th, that I could take my entire family to Key Largo for less than $400 for 7 days, now that gets you excited about the company. 7 days in Key Largo for less than $400, now that right there will make you excited about the company.
That's right, and I understand you're going in August, Michael, which is around your birthday, and my birthday's around there too. Just remember that. And I know Carolyn, she's getting ready to move to Fort Lauderdale, so she's going to be in that area too, man. We're going to get down there vacation style. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is share my screen, and I'm going to kind of let you see our website, what you get with some of the member trips, and that sort of thing, and I'll come back live, and then I'm going to bring Carolyn back out just for a few minutes. So bear with me here, because here we go with the technology part of this. Okay, everybody should be able to see my screen. So this is, everyone should be able to see that you're looking at Paycation Travel. This is actually my my website. You'll go down here, you'll see my brother and I down here. We own this part of the business together. But as you see, when you become a part of us, you get your very own website just like this. And here is some examples of the travel club, guys, that you're able to take when you become a part of our company. Now, we have people that join us just for the savings. Hear me. Just for the savings alone on these member trips. They have no desire to become a travel agent and sell travel. They get involved with us entirely to take member trips and get all of the condo and resort getaways. But check this out. This is some actual trips that are in our back office as we speak. And let's go to... Well, you can see through here. Look, Cozumel, $252 from September the 9th through the 12th. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbados, August the 5th through the 9th, 2015, $320. Also, with your membership, you get access to over 5,500 resorts, condos, getaways that you can also take some amazing condo resort getaways. Check this out, guys. Club de Soleil, however you say that, I don't know, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's 1 bedroom, sleeps 4, a 7-night stay for $332.28. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important to understand that that's not per person. I want you to understand that. $332.28 for 4 people for 7 nights. That's it. You can go to Mexico, 1 bedroom, it sleeps 4 people, 7-night stay, $100, ladies and gentlemen. Not per person. I want to drive that in tonight. That is not per person. That is for the whole trip for 7 nights. A lot of times, most of these resorts are all inclusive. Guys, I'm telling you, a lot of people are joining us. They're paying that $149.95. They're paying that $69.95 a month just to take these amazing deals. But I'm sure we're talking to people tonight that are absolutely wanting to make money. And I know that's myself, that's Carolyn, that's Michael. Carolyn, if you can unmute your line.
Okay.
All right, great. So I know that you're planning on taking some member trips, but I know you've actually used our booking engine. So, ladies and gentlemen, also with our company, you get your very own professional booking engine that's powered by Priceline. And it's very, very important to understand that we are partnered with Priceline. We are, out of 500 vendors, we're their #2 vendor in the world, getting ready to take over #1. And the only company that we are behind in that standings is AAA Travel. So understand, you're partnering with a very strong company here with years of experience and backed by Priceline.com, so it's simply amazing. Carolyn, talk about a little bit about the booking engine, because I know you've booked on there some when you went a couple places, how simple it is, and pretty much the deals that you get on there as well.
Jeffrey, the deals are incredible, and it is easy to use as well. It's just like any other booking engine that's out there. The same as Priceline.com, the same thing that you would find at Booking.com or Hotels.com. And we do offer all kinds of travel, whether you're traveling abroad or whether you're traveling domestically as well. We get convenience of traveling, or excuse me, booking flights, car rentals. We can also do sport tickets and all different kinds of things there on our booking engine. So quite easy to use.
Yeah, thanks, Carolyn. And it is. I've booked my own travel. I know Danny's booked his own travel on his booking engine. Carolyn has, Michael has, and it's just really, really simple. So I'm going to share my screen one more time, guys. So I'll be right back to you, but I want to show everybody what the booking engine looks like. So I'll be right back. So we're just going to share it one more time here. All right, everybody should be able to see my screen again. And here is our booking engine, and as you can see, it's got our picture up here, my brother Danny, and my picture. It's got our information. But when you send someone to your site, ladies and gentlemen, when you join with our company, I've done shared the cost with you. This is just the benefits. This website here is what you want to share with your family and friends, put on your business cards, make flyers, whatever you've got to do to get the word out that you are now a travel agent. People will come right to your site. They can book their cruises. They can book their flights, complete vacations. If they just need a rental car, you name it, they can get on here and book it. They're just going to enter a city or airport, the date that they're leaving, the date that they're coming back, how many rooms, how many guests, click search, and it is done. That simple. It's going to bring up a whole list of options for them to choose from, different properties. So it's absolutely amazing. Very, very simple. Everybody that joins with our company gets this very professional booking engine with your picture, your contact information to share with your family and friends. People can come here and share, click on top destinations, cruising, you name it, they got it. So I'm going to go back to my screen with Carolyn and Michael. All right, I should be back. Can you guys see me? All right, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just two of the benefits that you get with us here. And if both of you guys will unmute your mic, because what we're getting ready to talk about now is the power. Now, let me tell you, this is what I think is the most powerful thing about being a travel agent. And I know both of these folks, Carolyn and Michael, both have dealt directly with the vendors. And what do I mean by directly with the vendors? I'm talking about Carnival Cruise Lines, Sandals Resorts, Disney, Princess, Royal Caribbean. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You are a certified professional travel agent. You can call any resort in the world. You got your very own IATA number that you use from the company until you earn your own. That's another benefit with this company. You can earn your own credentials. But basically, you can go anywhere you want to in this world. You travel at wholesale. Absolutely amazing. Carolyn, tell everybody a little bit about your wedding that you have booked for August. And I guess I don't want to say that it was easy, but it was simple because all the training is provided in the back office. So tell everybody a little bit about that experience, and if you want to share the commission that you're going to make, you can. That's up to you.
Okay, great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was extremely easy. The first time I had worked actually with vendors, what I'd done was for this young lady, a beautiful bride that I know and that I met, she wanted to do a destination wedding. Wanted to happen somewhere in the Florida on the Gulf Coast. And so what I'd done was I just done a simple search of a few different places, a few different resorts, found two lovely locations for her, and I pretty much put together, talked with the vendors there. They actually emailed me back and forth a few times. I talked with them on the phone a couple of times, and so it was very simple communicating back and forth with the vendors. Very nice people there to work with. We actually set up everything. The packages were emailed to me. I gave this young lady 2 choices. There again, she picked out, had a few questions, which I was able to answer for her quite easily. She picked the location that she wanted, of course, for her family and friends to go with. There's going to be about 50 of them that are going. It's there again been very, very simple process. They go online, they get to book everything directly with the vendor, and I'm going to get paid my commissions with that. Yes. Our commissions are going to be right around $2,100 for that actual one trip.
That's what I'm talking about. That'll give us money down there at
That's
DJ
right.
Mike. Woo!
But it was exciting to help this bride and just to know how she thanked me time and time again. I mean, day after day, how much she appreciates everything that I was able to do for her as far as getting the flights booked, her rental cars, plus the trip, the hotel for the week, the actual wedding destination area itself. And also, I was able to help out with booking a few other things as well. So It was a lot of fun.
That is awesome. And another thing, Carolyn, about that is I guarantee you she'll be a return customer. What you think?
Oh, exactly. I'm sure her and her whole family will be back in touch real soon.
See, that's awesome. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's what this is all about. Michael, if you don't mind, I want you to come out, and because I know you're working on a cruise in February, go ahead and talk about that a little bit and the process of dealing with the vendors and kind of the commission that you'll be making.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I talked to, the first thing I did was talk to a corporation about doing their year-ending cruise. I realized that they, after their sales and everything was tallied up at the end of the year, they sent all their managers on a cruise. So I called Carnival and I explained to them that I was a new travel agent. They were extremely nice, extremely helpful. We're working right now on a cruise to take care of 90 to 95 managers with that company. And you're talking about being excited. You think my vacation was exciting when that check comes in of commissions over $13,000. That's going to get me excited about being a travel agent.
That's what I'm talking about. And also, both of y'all to answer this. So, Carolyn, you go first. Now, being fairly new as a travel agent, because, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I don't want to candy coat this. You cannot come into this company and learn 15 years of being a travel agency or a travel agent in just 2 or 3 weeks. Both of these folks, including myself, but Carolyn has spent numerous hours training on webinars. But the great thing is the company provides all of that information. Michael, the same thing. He has spent hours upon hours training, doing webinars, looking at webinars, training, and going through the process. So if you think you're going to jump into this today and know everything that a travel agent knows in 1 or 2 days or 1 month, it's not going to happen. But listen, that's the great thing about this company, because we enable you to earn while you learn. Think about the word learn. It has earn in it. So as you're learning, you're going to be earning, because you're going to be booking travel. You're going to start small. You're going to go big, and it's just simply amazing. So both of you folks have never had, and just like myself, none of us have had any travel agent experience whatsoever. Carolyn, and then Michael, I want you to answer after this, but both of you guys, dealing with the vendors, they was very helpful, wasn't they?
They were extremely helpful. Yes, exactly. I mean, I explained to the vendors that I was brand new as a travel agent. They were willing to help me each and every step of the way, answer all my questions for me just from the start. It was fabulous.
Yeah, same thing with me, Jeff. I remember when my first week in the company, I booked a wedding for a DJ job. I explained to the couple that I could book their honeymoon. They wanted to go to Jamaica. When I called the vendor, I explained to them that I wasn't, I was a brand new travel agent, and they were like, well, we'll walk you right through everything. They were extremely, extremely helpful.
Absolutely, and I've noticed that too. I've actually booked a trip for some friends to go to Vegas, and the folks that I talked to was extremely helpful too. And so just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, for the guest that's on the line, you're going to earn while you learn. So don't jump in expecting to become a know-it-all travel agent in 30 days. You may. I don't know your mental capacity, but I know that I couldn't. And I still ask questions every day. And it's a learning process, and we have a lot of fun. That's the main thing. But so let's go over this again. To get started with our company, I'm going to hold up my board again. It's $149.95. That's a one-time fee. $69.95 a month. That covers your monthly expenses. That's the overhead for your business, ladies and gentlemen. That covers your website. That covers all of your member trips, the ongoing training and support. And also, this is one thing I don't believe we did talk about, that also covers you getting certified with, like, Disney. You can become Disney certified. There's all kinds of perks to that. You can become Royal Caribbean certified, Mexico certified. Lord have mercy. Michael, come back on and talk a little bit about some of the certifications that you can get. It don't cost any more money. That's included in the price that I just showed you, and some of the perks that you get when you complete those certifications.
That's right, Jeff. There are tons of certifications that you can get beyond everything, just years and years and years of study, I promise. After your certifications, I don't know if y'all can see that, it gives you, and it's just, I have 15 personally. That's SeaWorld, WindStar Cruises. It just goes on and on, from Legoland to Disney. It just, I mean, they teach you so much knowledge. You get certified in them areas, and if somebody just a little bit of, hey, I sure would like to go to Disney next week, you know exactly what to tell them, what to ask them. It just makes your customers feel so much at ease.
Now, Michael, I know when you got certified with SeaWorld, they gave you a nice little gift at the end of that certification.
They did. They gave me and my family 2 free tickets to SeaWorld.
So that's absolutely amazing, man. And I know when you complete your Disney certification, they send you a bunch of pins and all kinds of stuff. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of these companies will provide you full color brochures and flyers, just all kinds of different stuff to help you advertise. And again, that's included in the cost that I just shared with you. That's a part of your overhead that's included. And I think Michael and Carolyn both will agree with this. When you come on board with us and you start earning while you learn, but when you start learning this, you'll learn to pick out 5 or 10 to become a specialist in. That's what we teach people to do, because this can get really overwhelming. But this is an industry that you're going to keep learning. You're going to keep learning. After you become a specialist in 10, you're going to keep learning about those 10 places. And that's, again, all that's included with the ongoing training and support that you get with us, ladies and gentlemen. So just to recap, and then I'm going to close it out with Carolyn and Michael closing it out if they have anything else to say. But just to recap, to get on board with our company, Paycation Travel, which is the marketing arm of Extreme Travel. So it's the same company. Paycation is just the marketing arm. But listen, guys, it's $149.95 to get started. That covers your certification. That's your first month in your business. That covers your overhead. That covers your booking engine, all of your training to get your certificate, to get you started on your other certificates when you pick 10. Now, you can definitely do more than 10, but we only recommend become specialist in 10 different places. Michael, he went 15, so he's got 15 certificates. Carolyn, I'm not really sure. I should have asked you before the presentation. I can't remember how many of the certifications you went through. But listen, that's just a couple of the benefits. Another benefit is the booking engine, to share with your family and friends and put on business cards to drive traffic to. You also get the member trips. So we're going to teach people to save money, travel more, and also one thing that I haven't mentioned yet is the tax benefits of being a travel agent. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Sam allows you to go on vacation and you get to write it off 100% because you're a travel agent. I mean, it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it because you have to, while you're there on vacation, you have to go stick your toe in the hot tub. You want to make sure it's 104 degrees, right? You want to make sure the towels are nice and soft, you know, by the pool. You want to make sure the sand is as nice and fluffy as can be. As a travel agent, that's your job. I mean, it's tough. You have to get out there and do that stuff, but you get to write it off 100% of the time. So in closing, I don't believe I've left anything out, have I, guys?
No, I don't think you have, Jeff.
Okay, so in closing, Carolyn, would you like to make any closing comments? And for the guest on the line that may be on the edge of, well, I don't know if I can do this or I shouldn't do this, kind of your take of, and, you know, why should they get on board and join with us tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolutely incredible opportunity here in front of you. You have the power to help your friends, help your families, and everyone that you possibly know or don't know to go on some fabulous vacations and make money while doing it. It's been a blast for me. Thank you all for being here. I thank Michael. I thank Jeffrey as well. I hope you all will become a part of our vacation family.
All right, same for you, Michael. If people that's online tonight, they may be on the edge of whether they should do this or not do this as a travel agent, go ahead and give your 2 cents on why they should join with us tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know that this company has made a difference in my life and my family's life. I just ask you to be careful because laying on them beaches around the world is contagious, and it may cause you to have other people go with you.
That's absolutely the truth, Michael, and I want to thank both of y'all for joining me tonight. Carolyn, thank you for joining us. Michael, you as well. Guys, it's been an honor to have both of you on here. It's I always call Carolyn the queen of travel and Michael the king of travel, so I had the king and queen on here. Now listen, just so everybody knows, Michael is in Mebane, North Carolina, and Carolyn is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But that's the joy of this business. We can build it all over the world. And ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing more for me to say because Carolyn and Michael did just an incredible job of closing this out. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Make the decision, get back with the person that put you on this broadcast, and make the decision, get started. And I'm going to close it with this. Thank you for everybody joining us. God bless, and we'll see you on the beaches of the world.